Huh?
What are you recording?
I'm just doing a story on the building, that's it.
Okay. Well, you have to have permission from the Supreme Court.
Oh yeah, I got permission.
Do you have a paper we can see?
It's actually our constitutional rights to record, so.
Okay. Yeah, no, you have to have something from the Supreme Court, so.
But no, you can record. It's a public building.
You can't record inside the offices because there's confidential conversations being had.
Well, if you can't record in the office, there has to be a sign on the door saying unauthorized, just like over there it says unauthorized.
Okay, well,
we can't go in there. Huh?
So you can leave our office. Have a good
Oh, I'm just be right here. That's it.
You can leave our office.
But, you know, there are conversations that are had here with an attorney-client privilege.
Yeah.
That's why they have that noise machine right there.
Mm-hmm.
So
I get it, but, you know, if you're doing, you know, private stuff in here, there's got to be a sign.
What's going on, guys? Today's video comes from I Eat Chicken TV. It was filmed on March 13th, 2025 at the Vermillion County Circuit Courthouse. Now, the entire courthouse is open to the public except the courtrooms themselves. And both the officials and the cop freaked out on I Eat Chicken just for having a camera. None of the offices have any signage or any demarcated areas restricting it to employees only. But aside from them telling him he couldn't film in public, they also had noise machines to cancel out any sound. They have one in each office, averaging about $500 a pop, and they have one in each office. How much money is the government willing to spend to keep the eyes of the people out? And how many rights are they willing to violate in the very house of justice to tread on accountability and a person's inalienable right to record? Let's jump in. Welcome to the Vermillion County Courthouse. The noise you're about to hear is a white noise machine, and the person you're about to see is a white noise Garen. Now let's just talk about the legal aspect of this for a second. These are not private areas or limited or non-public forums. These areas are open to the public, and the government can't discriminate based on a class, meaning a person with a camera has the same rights as a person without a camera. Having a white noise machine in a public office gives clear grounds for the argument that prior restraint is taking place. The white noise machine may drown out the audio of this reporter's video, clearly inhibiting and violating his First Amendment right to record and interact with his public officials. This is one of the many problems we're going to see in this video. And the proof is in the pudding. This video is kind of hard to hear. That in itself is a violation of his First Amendment rights.
This is the office. Got magazines over there. Huh? I'm just recording. Huh? Yeah. You got our business card?
What are you recording, sir?
Huh?
What are you recording?
I'm just doing a story on the building, that's it.
Okay. Well, you have to have permission from the Supreme Court.
Let's just be honest, this lady's a total idiot. She says you have to have permission from the Supreme Court. I think what she means is the Illinois State Superior Court. She doesn't know the court structure of hierarchy, and she literally is a clerk of the courts. But let's just assume she's as big of a moron as she portrays herself. And let's just go with Supreme Court, where you have to have permission from the Supreme Court to be able to film in a public building. Well, there's a slew of those cases she can take her pick, like Tinker vs. Des Moines School District, or Texas v. Johnson, Schneck v. United States, Hazelwood School District v. Kullheimer, Brandenburg v. Ohio, RAV v. City of St. Paul, Turner v. Driver, Cohen v. California, Morse v. Federick. I really could keep going on, but I'd rather just let you watch this moron continue to be a moron.
Oh yeah, I got permission.
Do you have a paper we can see?
Your papers, please.
your documents, sir.
Of course.
Show me your papers. That seems oddly familiar. Where have I heard that before? Show me your papers. I just can't place it. Oh yeah! I remember that guy. Apparently, the Fourth Reich has reestablished themselves in Vermillion County.
Okay.
It's actually our constitutional rights to record, so.
Okay. Yeah, no, you have to have something from the Supreme Court, so.
Oh, do you guys have a business card?
For what?
Just in case I need to contact you guys? But no, you can record. It's a public building.
We
Thank
can't
you.
record inside the offices because there's confidential conversations being had.
The government is expected to do their job and create privacy where privacy needs creating. But because the talent pool for government officials is ankles deep at best, they hire morons that barely have a basic reading and arithmetic level. So they're being paid exorbitant salaries and they can't even do their job. But they want you to do their job for them. They can't create privacy, so they want I Eat Chicken to create privacy for them. They have a white noise machine violating his First Amendment right, but they want him in turn to now help them do a better job at something that they have no business doing in the first place. That is classic cop or government logic at its best.
Well, if you can't record in the office, there has to be a sign on the door saying unauthorized, just like over there it says unauthorized.
Okay, well,
We
you
can't
can
go
leave
in
our
there.
office now. Have a
Huh?
good day. I said you can leave our office. Have a good day.
Oh, I'm just be right here. That's
No,
it.
You can leave our office.
I'm gonna be right here. I'm just doing a story.
This is our office, sir.
I do have business.
What's your business? Are you a client?
I just told you. I'm gathering content for a story.
Okay, well, what story are you doing?
I can't tell you that. It's gonna compromise my story.
You have to use that as a story now.
All right. Well,
In our office.
I'm gonna wait for them.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Jonathan.
Just want no camera on the face, sounds like an actor, man.
How you doing? How you doing? Do you have a name and badge number?
I do. Deputy Kyle Huxat, badge number 163.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. What's your name, bud?
People call me Chicken.
Chicken?
That's what my friends call me.
Cool.
And can I get your name and badge number, please?
Fontaine.
What's that?
Can I get your name and badge number?
Sergeant Smedley 163.
Okay, nice to meet you. Thank you all for being professional. Thank you all for being professional. Oh yeah. I was just coming in here. I just got a business card. That's all really. I came in here to get one, and she started bugging out, saying I can't record. And I told her if I couldn't record, I mean, it would be signed right here, or it would say unauthorized. So I told her I'll wait for you guys.
I feel like,
Okay, Mike is.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so Mike is representing.
So he's a sergeant.
Each guy's office on the schedule.
Okay. So, call him.
Yeah, but, all right, so
What's going on?
the reason that they asked you to do it, apparently they used to have a sign up there, but through the course of maintenance and renovations, they took it down.
So the argument here by the cops is that this used to be an unauthorized access point for employees only and that there was a sign up. However, when they started renovations, they had to take the sign down. But it's still not public access. This is Copsplaining 101. They're trying to explain that this is a private office that's not open to the public, while members of the public, aside from I Eat Chicken, are in there conducting everyday business. If it's open to one member of the public, it's open to all members of the public. In fact, government can have a building that they authorize as limited to non-public, where only authorized personnel can enter. But the moment that you allow one citizen into that area to conduct business, you've now transformed it from a limited or non-public forum into a public forum. The most asinine part of this whole thing is that this stupidity and violation of the law is happening in a house of the law, a courthouse.
Yeah, but how's people gonna know that? Like I'm not from out
understand.
here, you know.
I understand that, and I'm not faulting you for that. But there are conversations that are had here with an attorney-client privilege.
Yeah.
That's why they have that noise machine right there. So
I get it, but if you're doing private stuff in here, there's got to be a sign. You know what I mean?
I understand that.
You know. What did you guys tell them?
What's that?
What did you guys tell them?
Well, she told me that about the sign. I said, well then, wherever that sign is, probably need to get it back up or just burn off another one just so people are notified.
Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, she kind of just tripped out, so I was just grabbing a business card. I was gonna be out, but she just thought, I told her I'll wait on y'all, so. Yeah.
She's just following her instructions.
No, I got you. I got you.
Okay?
All right, y'all have a good one.
Take care.
Yeah, I'm heading right out behind y'all.
All right, well, we close up at 4:30.
4:30? Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep, take care.
So after his confrontation with officials and the sheriff's department, I Eat Chicken leaves the Vermillion County Circuit Court, but not until after the cops do. This Karen and these cops chalked one up in the loss column. Another win for free speech and a well-educated and articulated activist. If this video does nothing else, it shows a very unique lesson. That cops and the government will try and explain away something they have no idea about. And often they'll do it with an air of authority, making it seem like they know what they're talking about. But 95% of the time, they don't. Not even in a court, where the letter and rule of law is housed. But there's one simple defeat mechanism against these tyrants. And that's knowledge. Because that's something you'll always have, and they never will. Check out I Eat Chicken TV. His original video and channel link will be in the description of this one. Tell him Accountability for All sent you and set the notification bell to always, so you'll be up to date with all the latest releases. And until next time, that's the reason I stopped you today.